forecast for round 3 was not encouraging. Not for most competitors anyway, but the wet conditions meant it would be my time to shine, just so long as the sun didn't. This would be my last round in the Centra since round 4 is at the HRC season finale at Hampton Downs, where a forward head restraint is mandatory, even in Superlap street class. Rachel's freshly painted and fettled 3 Series was my main target, but I've learned over the course of this season not to underestimate her ability to improve lap times over the course of a meeting. I'd beaten Ash Nylander's chaser at round 1, but he'd come back at round 2 with a vengeance, so I was pretty keen to take advantage of the conditions to swing things back my way. I'm struggling for traction out of turn 11 in second gear, and the Chaser's 1GZ puts all that boost to use. I'm able to claw back some time through the final complex, and with the infield to come I reckon I have a good chance of reeling him in. I'm playing it safe out of turn 1, letting the inside front grip up before deploying all 140 horses. Short shift to third, try to stay off the painted lines, concentrate on maintaining mid-corner speed. And the issue dealt with itself. He recovered quickly though, so I needed to build that gap as much as possible before the back straight. In the fast group, Luke was also looking to capitalise on the conditions in his front drive turbo Starlet. He retired from stint 1 to address a braking issue. Up the road a bit, Brennan was doing his best to chase down Glenn Hodges' turbo all-wheel drive Micra in the probably less suited 6.2 litre V8 Commodore. Greg Hurst's MR2 was dealing with the wet track with aplomb. I finished ahead of Ashnell and Rachel, but also Dave Brew's Turbo Civic. Conversely, Mark edged me out by 8/10ths in his BMW, surprising both of us. The results for the stint were all over the place as drivers came to terms with the conditions. Conditions had not improved for stint 2 a couple of hours later. In the fast group, Luke was pushing hard to improve on his stint 1 2:04, eventually recording a time of 2 minutes flat. Brendan improved from a 2:03 to a respectable 1:57, though not without some drama along the way. With the grid reshuffled based on the results from Stint 1, I found myself lining up second in the slow group behind Brian Matchett's HSV GTS, 100 kilowatts versus 300. I did my very best to keep up, ending up with a 206.3 to Brian's 202.8. Turn 9 is my favourite corner at Taupo, and I have a habit of pushing it a bit too hard through the fast right-hander. Here's lap 1. Lap 2. And lap 3, when I recorded the 206 despite this massive lock-up into turn 11. Rachel was struggling with electronic gremlins in her BMW, retiring early with a bad misfire and unable to record a decent time. Brendan successfully diagnosed the issue as a BMW thing of some kind.
So, Paul Cooper's got a little scrap developing between these three at the back here. But, Jeff Harriman and the FT.
Stint 3 fast group, and here's Greg Hurst setting the pace in his MR2. Anton Bryant in his rapid NA MX-5, Chris Sharp and Adrian Rivers in the Audi S3 and EK Civic. Greg, unable to put all the power down, steps the MR2 out, and Anton overtakes. The rooster tail from the back of the little Mazda shows how well sorted its aero is. As the weather worsened, I lined up behind the big HSV again. Traction was now even harder to come by, and surface water between 10 and 11 made braking for the sweeper a fraught business indeed. Several drivers elected not to go out in the third stint, reasoning that the conditions were just too shit. The results proved them right, with everyone dropping time in the last stint of the day. Rachel packed up to head home for some urgent overnight repairs, and everyone else got their cars tucked in and tried to dry out saturated race gear. The video for day 2 shouldn't be too far away, so look out for that one to see how everyone went and whether conditions improved.